Hi guys, so I'm going to show you how I feed my birds. So I get a little bit of this exact powder mix for birds, and I just mix in some hot water and I mix it till it's like applesauce. These little birds are Indian ringneck parakeets. You can see him, he's following me. He's like, I know she has my food, but it's like that. And I make it a little bit runny, not to where it's too thick or too thin, but just to where it's a smooth little mixture, texture. It's not clumpy or thick or anything. So yeah, that's what we do. And I will show you how I feed these guys. These guys are about 3 weeks old, maybe 4 weeks now. Their nest got invaded by mites, so we have taken them in, and I am feeding them every 2 to 3 hours. And at night they get pretty full, so they don't eat as much. So I'll feed them every 4 hours or so. So I don't know if you can really see, but I kind of hold him in my hand, and he eats very well. He's a good eater. They both are. We have 2 of these little guys. There. Maybe you can see a little bit better. But I like to hold them so that way I can really get it in their mouth and it doesn't make it too big of a mess. So I just kind of hold them still, and they're really good at eating, so I don't have to worry about it. And you'll notice right here, this little pocket is going to start getting really big. That's where all his food goes, and that's where they store it. So he's super cute. This is one of the 2. This one I believe will be yellow, and the other one I believe will be blue. So these guys we've had for about 5 days, and they're really good. They sometimes talk when I feed them to me. They chirp and yell at me when I'm not fast enough, and that's okay. But they're super cute. These little guys can be taught to talk. They grow pretty big. These are not your normal little parakeets. They get pretty big, actually, but they're very beautiful. You can Google some pictures of the parents, of what the parent or what adults would look like. And they are called Indian ringneck parakeets. And just like that, his little belly is full. You will see the difference here again when I get his brother out. So I just clean them off. I'm very soft with them. And I just clean them so that way when they get back in their little nest, they don't get food everywhere. But I will give you guys a little close-up of them. You see, isn't he cute? They look kind of creepy, but that's okay. We love these guys. They are a blessing to have, and for my little children to his brother's like, feed me. This one is a lot darker. You will see the difference in that one versus this one. So while I make his food, I will give you a little close-up of this guy. His feathers are a lot more grown out, and they're very dark in color. You can see them a lot clearer than the little white yellow bird. He eats more most of the time than the other one, but during night I do notice he does not eat as much. So it just depends, I guess. During the day he eats a lot more than the other one, and it's opposite once the night comes, which is pretty interesting. He's looking at me like, are you gonna feed me? Are you gonna feed me some food? So again, I just mix it in warm water. These little guys are super fun to have, and I really enjoy taking care of these guys for my dad. He was in an accident a while back and doesn't have use of one of his hands for the time being, so he can't hold the bird and feed it at the same time. So I'm going to move this little guy back onto his little napkin. Oops. Your little claws got stuck. There we go. There's this one's stuck. I don't normally put them on this towel. I normally just leave them on the napkin so they don't make a big mess. But you can see that I just hold them a little and they eat. I normally hold them to my chest and they are really good at eating, so I just like to hold him so that way, see how his little mouth goes crazy? That way he doesn't get food everywhere. You see his little belly? It's getting full right here. They're super cute. I don't know if we can really see him. There. But this one I believe will be blue. His little bum is pretty white, but I think that will change in time. I've seen a few pictures where there is some that are different colors. There's some that are purple and green, yellow, white. The parents are blue and green. I think the mom is green and the dad is blue. Or the dad's, I don't know. The dad's green and the mom's blue. I don't really remember. Are you okay? You're making a mess. This one is normally my cleaner eater, but like I said, I normally hold them to my chest, so he's like, why are you not holding me? He's wiggling around everywhere. But you can see his stomach, how it moves, all their food. Yeah, you're getting full. Can you see his little belly there? See how it's turning? It looks like a big old ball. And I am not a pro at this. This is my first time hand feeding birds. I have not been able to do that. I've done it with cats, but I've never done it with a bird. But my dad needed help, and I said, sure, why not? He had a few little baby chicks that were hatched, and the mites got into them too. And so he's normally my cleaner eater, but not today. He's being a little bit messy. That's okay. I just wanted to show you guys how I feed these little creatures. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try to give you a closer look of him, because he has some pretty cool little wings there. You see his little pokey feathers? It looks pretty cool. And then his little bum, his feathers are actually opening up on the bottom. But they're super cute. But thank you guys for watching. We hope y'all have a blessed day. We will see y'all later.